Hello, beautiful souls. Yes, I got a reading for y'all. I'm gonna do a reading for y'all. And I'm at the beach, y'all, as y'all can see. Alright, and I'm eating lunch. Got me a sandwich from Taste. Yeah, y'all. And then I'm gonna pull some cards for the Oracle reading segment. I gotta take this bite. So, first, I want source. I want to set the tone. I pull an affirmation card for y'all. God, source, ancestors, what do you want? My beautiful darling collectives to know today. All right, y'all. And it says, my healing is already in process. My healing is already in process. Also, on the back, it says, my willingness to forgive begins my healing process. I allow the love from my own heart to wash through me, cleansing and healing every part of my body. I know I am worth healing. Ooh, isn't that so? The universe then set the tone for us. All right, y'all. So there it go. Healing, y'all. It starts with forgiveness. Forgiveness from your past. Forgiveness from the things that you didn't know. Oh boy. Yeah, something's flying away. Hold on, y'all. And the card that flew away, I'm gonna make sure I tell y'all what it is, because I thought I was done with the affirmations, but God said other words. Okay, so y'all, the card that flew over there was this card, and it says, I am at peace with my sexuality. Oh, now I know the world, a lot of people are going through a lot of things when it comes to their sexuality. So on the back it says, I rejoice in my sexuality and in my own body. My body is perfect for me in this lifetime. I embrace myself with love and compassion. All right, y'all? So whatever sexual feelings you may have, whether it's the same sex, the opposite sex, whether it's with you, your own self, right? As long as it's not harming anyone else, embrace that shit. Okay? All right? Okay. And that goes with, if you want to look sexy, if you want to feel sexy, you want to wear sexy clothes. Again, as long as you're not harming anyone else, as long as your morals and values are in line and intact, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? So anybody else trying to, judge you because of that you like the same sex, opposite sex, I don't know, whatever. No, you don't want nobody actually, you want to just love and sexualize yourself, then that's your right. That's your birthright to do so. Anybody got a problem with that, you could tell them, if you don't like it, yeah, get lost. Yeah. Because you got the sauce, okay? And the sauce is that source says that it's okay for you to explore your sexuality and be at peace with that shit, okay? So there you go. Dang, source wanted that to come out there. Y'all needed to hear that. A lot of y'all need to hear that. So don't be gossiping around about who like who, and it's none of your business. As long as no one is harming children and going against people's will, ain't nothing wrong with it. All right, so there you go. Now I got some more cards that I want to pull out for you all on this reading. is from my message for guides. All right. So, guys, source ancestors, what collective reading? What do you want the collectors to know at this time? Hello. Patience is a virtue, right? So be patient with your healing process. It's not a hop, skip, and a jump. But the first thing is to be authentic with yourself, right? What you truly want, right? Being real with yourself. What do you truly like? What do you truly want? Are you around the right people? The people that makes you feel like you can be yourself. Can you be yourself around the people that you're with? Can you be yourself in your relationship, your friendships, your partnerships, right? Can you be yourself? Because if you can be yourself, you will be able to have the patience that you need to heal. Right? That's what I was like, I try to trick myself. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, having the patience around people that you don't like and hoping that things will work out, how about you just change your whole environment, period? The patience will be a lot easier for you. You know what I'm saying? You'll be at peace. Right? You'll be like, yeah, I'm at peace with myself. I'm at peace. I'm patient. I'm waiting for that lover, the lover of my dreams. I'm waiting for that great partnership. I'm waiting for those great friendships, right? Or family dynamics. Maybe you want a new family dynamic. Maybe you had to leave your whole family, right? And you waiting on your new family soul tribe to come in. Patience is a virtue. But create the space where you can be peacefully patient, right? Because who wants to be sitting and waiting in patience, right? In a chaotic environment. Only a goddamn crazy chaotic fool, right? So, yes, patience is a virtue. And I'm just going to pour one more on there. Clarify this source. Clarify that message source. Choose love over fear, right? So, for me, this means being patient in your connections. Your friendships, your relationship dynamics, whatever, your romance, whatever. Be patient in your connections, right? And choose love over fear, right? Love is the answer. If you're in a relationship and you feel like it's been toxic for a very long time, but deep down in your heart, you really, really love this person, regardless of what happened to you. Or for some reason, it's like you still love the person, you still forgive them. Right? You still want to forgive them. You still want them in your life, right? So choose love over the fear. Choose love over the fear of, if you do choose them, what they're going to do to you. Are they going to do the same thing? You know what I'm saying? Are they going to betray you? Are they going to, stab you in the back? Are they going to cheat on you? Right? You're focusing on the thing that's going to make you fearful, right? When you get into the relationship, you're thinking about all the bad things, which is you're in fear. So instead, choose love, the love that you have for that person. Choose that feeling that you still have, that love that you still have for them. Choose that and focus on that more, and God will give you more of that from that person, or replace that individual with someone new, right? That choose love also. All right? So again, choose love over fear, because you get what you think about most of the time. If you want more love, think about more love. Think about all the good qualities in the person that's around you, the person that you love and care about. Not the things that you are fearful of, the things that you don't. Now, you don't want to ignore those things, but you don't want to focus on those things. You definitely want to make note of those things and make note that this happened in the past, or this happened to me in the past with someone else, and I'm not going to live in fear. I'm going to choose love, but at the same time, I'm not going to forget what happened to me in the past, right? So you're looking at it as a lesson, but not as something to be in fear of. Okay? All right. So that's that. And I'm going to pull some more from another deck that I have. And this is my favorite deck. This one right here. The Sacred Symbols Oracle deck. Alright, so we're going to find out what else you guys, source ancestors, want us to know right now. What do they want you to know right now? Knowledge. Okay. Y'all need to get y'all ass in the goddamn books. Because y'all know that y'all, a lot of the ones, the Bible people, y'all know knowledge is power. The ones who lack the knowledge will perish. And just know you can have all the knowledge in the world, but if you ain't applying that knowledge, you ain't got no wisdom to overcome nothing. Because you ain't applying nothing. Applied knowledge is wisdom. So get the knowledge that you need and start applying that shit. Okay? Because when you apply it, again, it becomes wisdom. And you can teach other people as well. And that's how you change. That's how you elevate, how you change generations. Right? By passing the torch. So, y'all need to be getting in those books and learning about who you are. My favorite, it's not even books, actually. You need to go within. Meditate. Start remembering who you are. Tap back into what you used to enjoy when you were a kid. That's the best way to go within. Tap back into your inner child. All right? That's an amazing way to go within. Because you can learn a lot about yourself. And what I learned on my inner healing journey, my self-discovery journey, is that who I was as a child, the way I used to think, is actually more aligned with who I am today, actually. It's just when I was a kid, I couldn't express it the way I want because it was suppressed by adults, people around me that didn't like different, right? Right? They attacked different, uniqueness, and I was unique and different. So when I tap back into my inner child on my inner healing journey, baby, spicy came back. Because when I was a kid, that's what they were trying to suppress, my spicy ass, right? That sharp tongue. God created me this way for a reason. To inspire, to help other people get through their wounds, heal their wounds, get through their challenges, right? And because I have that spice and that fire and not afraid to say what I need to say, as a kid, they try to suppress that. But because I tap back into my inner child as an adult, try to suppress that shit if you want to. And a lot of people done tried and they had to go around and find out. So again, y'all, tap into knowledge, right? Educate yourself. Go back and tap into who you are, who you were when you was a kid, the things that you wish you could have done as a kid. Explore those things. It was poetry. Was it writing, stories, skits, whatever. Plays, acting. Dancing, running. All the things that you used to do when you were a kid that you used to enjoy doing, or you wish you could have explored. Explore that now, because that's a part of knowledge. Because let me tell you, your gift is needed. Your purpose is needed, right? Your voice is needed. Your presence is needed. And in order for you to tap into who you truly are, so you can step in your position, you need this. So don't be afraid of this. It's time to go in isolation. Tap into who you truly are. And I promise you, you're going to be so happy that you did. Because when you do that, no one can tell you shit. Right? They can tell you something, but you're going to eat what's necessary and you're going to spit out what ain't. Right? And because you know exactly who you truly are and why you came here. Okay? So no one can derail you. No one can manipulate you. Right? Because you are headstrong on your own because you know why you're here. So get the knowledge, y'all. And I'm going to pour one more on there to clarify this knowledge. To see. Clarify knowledge source. Clarify the knowledge source. God's ancestors. For the collective. Clarify knowledge, please. Ooh! Knowledge about soulmates. That's what source wants y'all to know. Oh, knowledge about soulmates. Oh, tap into that, y'all. And to me, I look at soulmates as, all those things they talk about. They talk about twin flames, partnerships, blah, 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 whatever. I feel like everybody that comes into our life is a soulmate. But some soulmates are here temporarily, only to teach a lesson. And others are here for the long run. The key is for you to use your discernment to determine who is a long-term soulmate and who is a temporary soulmate. Right? And when you know that, and when you're able to discern these particular soulmates and release those who are not here for the long run, but get the necessary lessons that you need to learn from them, and you hold on and you love and you pour into the ones who are your soulmates for the long haul, that's when you will see your life elevating so much faster. Right? So the key is for you to truly make sure you use discernment when choosing your soulmates and get rid of the ones that not supposed to be here for a long time. They just here for a lesson. Okay? They ain't here for a long time. So again, don't be afraid to let go. Don't be afraid to release toxic relationships. Sometimes God put a toxic person in your life so you can see that toxicity is not what you like. You don't like this type of thing. Because when you're able to make the decision, like what you like and what you don't like, that way you can move on, elevate. God can put the person in that you like and then not send nobody else that matches that what you don't like. Y'all get it? Right? So we're only attracting what we think about most of the time, what we believe in most of the time. And a lot of the times it's because of our environment. We only saw toxic relationships. We're manifesting in what we don't want because we're thinking about what we don't want most of the time. We ain't thinking about, I want this knight in shining armor that got a white picket fence. No, most of the time you're thinking about, I don't want no drunk man or woman. I don't want no thought, no cheater. You're thinking about all the things that you don't want when it comes to relationships. So you continue to attract those type of people. You're attracting your fear. Instead of tapping into the love that you want, remember, love over fear, tap into the type of love that you want. Affirm that, right? Be around people like that. Or be that to yourself first. You want a soulmate that's going to love on you and splurge on yourself first. Set the bar first. Because when they come in, they're going to come in correct. They're going to be looking afar and they're going to be like, oh, I see how she doing. I'm going to come up in there and I'm going to match that for her. Actually do more. But a lot of y'all not even loving yourselves the way y'all want somebody else to love y'all. Y'all wondering why that person didn't come in yet. Or people, right? Friendships, partnerships, romantic relationships, family dynamics, right? You've been waiting. But it starts from you, boo. So, the right soulmates starts from you. So get real about what you want and start treating yourself that way. Start thinking that way and give thanks. Okay? All right, y'all. So I think that's enough right there. That's a good one right there, y'all. We should end it on that. The soulmates. And I'm gonna just go pull one card on this. I'm gonna go pull one card from this deck. My Secrets of My Ancestors deck oracle. Oh my God, I love these cards. It's so beautiful. I love these. All right, source guys, ancestors. Let's sum this whole reading up. Let's go ahead and sum this whole thing on up real fast. Sum this. Hold on one second. Got a call. Come on now. Is that a call? Oh, we're gonna sum this up. Poetic justice. Wow. The judge. And 11 is up there. When I think about 11, I think about new beginnings, portal gates. It's like going through the portal gates to your new beginnings. Like it's the beginning of your spiritual journey, your self-discovery journey, your awakening, right? And when I think about the judge and the poetic justice, let me read this and see what it actually says. Because usually I would just be doing my own thing. But they have their own meanings of it. But when I look at this as like, we're the judge of our own life. We're the judge, we're the jury, we're all of that. You know what I'm saying? And everything that happens in our life, it's supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like poetic in a way. You know what I'm saying? It's like it just flows with it. It just goes with it. Right? But let me see what they're talking about. What is it? Let's see. The judge. I'm going to read it to y'all, and then I'm definitely going to be done with this, okay? 11. All right. The judge. Poetic justice. If there is an important decision to be made, weigh all sides carefully. Things are working out in your favor, but you must be decisive and move forward. You are in control of your own destiny. Take responsibility for your energy you bring, who you are, and how you live your own wild and magical life. Stop making excuses. No one else is coming to clean things up. Nobody else is going to save you. Repeat. If it's going to be, it's up to me. Repeat that. If it's going to be, it's up to me. Now here comes the judge. This ancestor is a truth teller. Integrity matters. So an ancestral memory. The judge comes forward as the god of the moon cycles and judgment, healing, harvest, and retribution. All right? For the people of Ghana. My stuff is dropping. Sorry, y'all. All right? So here's the ancestral medicine. Some of your ancestors had to be wishy-washy to survive. Clarity is required. Shadow expect. Be patient. Walk carefully right now. This should go without saying, but stay away from anything illegal. You may even be wrongfully accused. You feel mistreated. Old drama may be brought to the forefront. If you are found guilty of something, make amends. Justice. Declaration. Every day is exciting ways. Things are working out for me. So, with that being said, y'all, take accountability. Right? Whatever you did it. Right? Again, you're the judge and the jury in your life. It's like, why does someone else have to tell you what you did wrong? And if they do, review that. Acknowledge that. Did you do wrong? Did you not do wrong? If you did wrong, say that. If you didn't, say that. But be real. Right? It is judgment season right now. So be real with yourself. Be your authentic self. Right? Nobody can do it like you. And the world is waiting for you. Okay? All right, loves. That's all. Have an amazing day. Until next time.